Ready? Whoa! Make a sponge cake with me. So we're going to go for like a jam sponge, and the bit I'm well excited about, I'm going to do it in the air fryer. I've done a couple of cakes in my air fryer now, and they have been brilliant. Like sometimes I would even go as far as saying they're even better in the air fryer than what they are in the oven. I know, and I'm shocked if I'm being perfectly honest with you. I'm going to attempt to make the buttercream now, then when it's made I can bung it in fridge whilst the cake's cooling down, so it's a bit firmer and a bit easier to work with. There's method in, I think. Well, that's my method anyway. Right, I don't know how much of this to do. How much do you think? I don't want to go overboard, but I want enough, but I don't want too much. I think I'm going to go for 100 grams of butter. I don't know if this is right or not. I am purely just making this up as I go, like normal. Then I'm going to use 200 grams of icing sugary stuff. I hate opening icing sugar because there's going to be a film over everything, isn't there? Right. Of that. I don't know if it's the right ratio, but I like to do 1 to 2. I'm going to bung in a bit of vanilla. Again, I don't like measuring. I like doing it by eye. So I'm going to go in with about that much. I have my whizzy thing. When I whiz this, wait for the cloud. It's going to look like a cloud. Are you ready? This is the worst bit if you ask, guys. Hang on, what if I turn them on? Right, I've made me butter icing. I'm gonna put it, where's my spatula? Put it into me this bowl so it can go in the fridge so it can like firm up, and then when I put it all in there, I'm gonna cover it up with some foil ready for later. Right, I'm gonna bung him on. We're going on grams, that's on kilos, Megan. That's not gonna help. But I'm gonna weigh out 150 grams of sugar. I don't really know how many that's 200 grams, far too much. I'm using tea, coffee, sugary stuff, but you're meant to use, I think, caster sugar, but I'm going to be using this. But if you whiz, if you whiz caster sugar, it should make, if you whiz normal sugar, it should make caster sugar. I'll get there eventually, I promise. Right, I'm going to bung this over here before I drop it in. Let's be honest, it's me, that will go flying. And for butter, I'm going to use clover. I'm well excited because I think you can bake with this. Yeah, perfect for spreading, cooking, baking, freezing and drying. Frying. Drying. What am I on? Right, going on. We're going to do 150 grams. So I'm doing like the same amount. So, got me some of my favourite butter going. Right, I'm using my little gingerbready man. I don't know if you can see him. That's my little spoon thing because I don't want to keep making so much mess. Because when I cook and when I bake, it is literally like mess every direction I look, and it just makes me want to cry, to be honest. Right, over these because they're my favourite scales on the planet. They really are. I think they're lovely. I've already set up me whizzy thing, so we're going to whiz this until it goes light fluffy. Actually, before I do that, going in with me vanilla. I don't know how much I'm going to bung in of this because I like to measure with nothing. I don't, to be honest with you, I don't really like measuring anything. I just don't like it because just put it in, do you know what I mean? Baking you have to, and I don't like that, but still, here we are. Right, I'm going to begin whizzing away, and then right, I'm still in the process of like whizzing. I'm going to pop this there because again, I don't like making a mess. There we go. That is what we are looking like so far. I got my spatula and I'm going to go around the outside and then like mush it back in like that, so none of it like is all constantly being incorporated, and it's still quite yellowy, so I'm going to carry on mixing until we're like more fluffier and lighter. Oh, this is going on. Balance that there, put that there. Just finished whizzing. Look how like light and airy it's gone. For clover, like your buttery stuff, I'm very impressed with how like light it is. I'm just very impressed, to be honest with you. Right, now we're going in with the eggs. Now, I'm going to use 3 eggs because I always use 3 eggs, to be honest with you. And these are large eggs. Again, size, what you should or shouldn't use, absolutely no idea. But I'm going to go in with 3. And we all know me and eggs don't mix. It's always eventful. Like I've already got, I don't know if you can see, but egg juice. How do I manage it? Like, brilliant. I don't know why I struggle so with eggs. I don't know. I even like eggs. I mean, when I was little, my favourite used to be scrambled egg with tomato sauce. Heinz, of course. like my favourite one. But it had to be absolutely covered, if not I wouldn't eat it. But still, scrambled egg with tomato sauce is still one of my favourites. Right, that is my 3 eggs. I'm going to get rid of me mess and all the egg juice off of my mitts. I tidied up and I got me eggs out my way. I'm having an excellent time. I know, right, sorry. Right, I'm going to whiz this through quick. That'll do. Because I'm going to put that there. Somehow balance all of this stuff. Please don't fall. Stay. Self-raising flour so we rise. Then again, I'm going to go in with 150 of this. I've literally just done it, so it's all the same amounts. It's a little how to make perfect. It's usually I love recipes in the backs of things. This one is fruit scones. I love the little recipes. Right, now I'm going to put that there. Do not fall. Imagine if that would be flour. That would be annoying. Right, this is going to be a whizzy whiz. Me whizzy thing just broke. I'm going to have to get a new whizzy thing. I absolutely... What am I going to do now? I love that whizzy thing. It's from my favourite shop. But he's making funny noises. But I'm going to use the spatula and whisk it really fast. I'm very upset now because my whizzy thing. Now I don't know what to do with myself. Right, this is what I prepared earlier. It's like a little programme, isn't it? Right, so this is my cake battery. He's alright. I'm glad I've got everything whizzed before I, you know what I mean, I've got everything whizzed up. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take a bit of butter, I'm going to stick that on the bottom, that's going to be my glue. So bung that on, and then that sticks, and then that doesn't move around whilst I'm trying to butter it. So I'm going to butter both trays so they don't, the cake doesn't stick to it whilst it's in the air fryer. That air fryer is so good. Like, honestly, I'd even go as far as saying I prefer him to my oven. I truly do. Even the chickens, like I do a roast chicken in there. Well, it's not a roast chicken, it's like you put a sort of stick and you put it in there and it like spins. Rotisserie, there we go. It's really good because the chicken, it comes out so like moist. It is not dry. Like it is really juicy and it's really brilliant. It really is. It's going well. I love butter. I love butter to bits. Butter's brilliant, isn't it? But I hate the feel of it. I don't like being covered in it. Right, I'm gonna wash my mitts and put the butter away before it goes south, to be honest. Orange squash. Look at me mug. He's got gnomes on and I think he's lovely. And it says gnome sweet gnome on it. I know. Right, let's put that down there because that's one of my new favourite mugs. I really like mugs. Morrison's mug range at the minute, 10 out of 10 from me. Right, we've got me 2 Diddy cake tins. So I was full intentions of weighing this out, but I just put my scales away. So I'm not getting them back out. So I'm going to do it by eye. About half or so in each. Again, hope for the best. I'm trying to do it so you can actually see what I'm doing. That might help the situation. Right, I'm just going to pour it and hope for the best. I should have done a chocolate one. I love making a vanilla and chocolate marble cake. That is one of my favourites. I put bunging bits of extra chocolate in it because you can never have too much chocolate if you ask I. Try it and get all of it out because you don't want to leave any behind. If not, you know, it feels left out. Then what will it do? It'll just be sat there on its lonesome. Oh dear. Empty is I'm going to physically get it. I'm bung that in the hot washing up water. Now what I'm going to do is put that one there and then I'm going to use that to like flatten it out a bit so it's all even-ish. Like, I haven't got to be perfect because homemade is like perfect anyway. Right, give it a shaky shake so all the air bubbles get out of it so it's like even-ish in there, you know. I think there might be more in this one, you know. I'm going to take a damp-ish tea towel. It's a bit grubby because I've been wiping my fingers in it. And go around the edge just so like the edges don't burn because there's nothing worse than like a burnt bit of cake. This is up close before we go in. At my top notch of an air fryer, I'm going to open them up and then I'm going to put them in, put that one in there and then, oh hang on, this is going well, and then in we go. And then we are up and ready. I'm going to go on. And then up here, if you can see, there is a little cake. There's a bake setting and it's on 160 for 25 minutes. But I'm going to pop them on and we are away. Right, I'm just swapping them. The first one, look at that. I'm just going to struggle. Hang on. That's the other one. That's one still a bit, you know, that's going up there. And then that's going up there. And then so we cook more evenly. We have just finished cooking. I've jabbed them to check. That is that one. And then that, oh, that went well, didn't it? Right, I'm going to bring them over so we can take them out the tins. Air fryer, you've just poking, you can just about see them. But I'm gonna pick. Oh, that is going swimmingly. Right. That was the bottom one, so you can see him in the light. I'm gonna pop him just there. He's got a bit more caught, but he's still all right. Like he's still kicking. Right, I've got the cake tinny cake. This, you know what I'm about. Cooling rack. There we go. That was a struggle, wasn't it? Right, that is cake number 1. Right, I've got to mind my hands because I am a nightmare, to be honest with you. Right, that is. It's stuck, isn't it? This is brilliant. Right, I'm gonna put that cake down there because I don't want to drop him. Right, are we gonna come out? Come out, he's stuck. You would have thought you just stuck with all that butter I put on it, but here we are. Right, we go again. Is it? Yeah, you don't want to come out, do we? How do I? I'm gonna get a spoon. I don't really know what that's gonna do, but here we are. Right, can I pick him up? It's always a struggle when I do something, isn't it? But it's stuck. Right. I wouldn't make it as a baker, would I? Right, we go again. Ah, there we go. Spongy wungy. He's a bit pale, isn't he? That is that one. And then I've got the other one. This is going well, isn't it? Right. It's not as hot anymore, it's fine. And I'm gonna that one just same problem. Why do they stick? I put butter on, you saw me do it. Maybe it's because they're too thin. Maybe, I don't really know. Right, I'm going to try and do it so they're both flat-ish. Right. Brilliant. Right, I'm going to leave these to cool down. And then when they're all cooled down, we're going to decorate it. I'm well excited. What we look like up close. Like, look how nice they look. The cakes are completely cooled down. Aren't they brilliant? Right, oh, look at that. Right, I put that one that way up, and that one's going to go on top like that. I have my buttercream from earlier. That is what we are looking like. He's quite dense, but that is what I wanted. I don't know if I really wanted that or not, but that's what I'm going to tell myself. Right, so that is that. We're going in with some strawberry jam. Now this was in the fridge, but I've took it out, so it's at room temperature. I don't really know what temperature it's best for it to be at, but I'm going to go with this because I feel like that might help. Right, so I'm going to try and spread me jam. Now I like jam on it, but I don't like it when it's really jammy. But at the same time, I don't want to be tight because if you can have it. It's sort of a hope for the best sort of job, you know. I want to make sure it's all like at the edges to make it look pretty in my pictures. Because again, I've got a thing about taking me pictures. So I want it to like drizzle down a bit every now and then. Just so it drips, but it doesn't drip too much. This is what we are looking like. What do you reckon? I reckon that'll do just all right, I reckon. That will suffice. Right. That is, oh, I just put, oh no, it's fine. Bring this one back. Now that one is going to go on top of that one. So I'm going to put that a bit closer so you can see. Look at the jamminess. Isn't that brilliant? Right, going in with the buttercream. Right, again, plan of attack, hope for the best. I haven't got one of these, like all the gear and no idea, innit? Right, I'm going to get a dollop of, can you see? A dollop of me buttercream. Taste them. Wow. It's definitely vanilla. That is really nice. Right, I'm going to spread this on. I don't want it overly thick because sometimes it gets a bit sickly, I find. I don't know if that's just me, but sometimes I do find it gets a bit sickly. I don't want to be tight because, again, you want to taste it. This is, I have no idea what it comes like to baking, but I absolutely love doing it. I don't know why. And I don't know if there's a proper way you should or shouldn't do it. I genuinely do just hope for the best. I want it to look like homemade, you know? Little Molly just got a drink. It's quite a rarity that Molly comes out. Ruby is at my feet as per usual, but Molly doesn't usually come out. She normally likes to sit and watch from afar. That's like on the sofa, spread out, having a whale of a time. We go for more. I feel like I'm being tight, and I don't like being tight. Right. See how that goes. I don't know. Purely again, hoping for the best. Right, I don't want to break the cake because he's very flimsy. Because he's very thin. I love cake. What's your favourite cake? Because I like all cake. I've got to be in it. I do like this cake. I really fancy it, see, but I have to fancy it to eat it. If not, I just can't. And I think it's definitely better with fresh cream. I do like buttercream, but fresh cream is the way to go in my opinion. That might do it. That's not being tight, is it? No. This is what we look like up close before I bung the lid on. Like, look at that. Look at all that buttery, creamy brilliantness. Got all the pictures so far. So I want the burnt one on the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carefully plonk this one on top, and I hope it don't break. Imagine if it breaks. Right, are we ready? Oh, I don't want to break it. How am I going to attack this? I know. Ready? Whoa! Look at that. This is what we look like up close. I'm just gonna. Oh, how can I? Here we go. Whee! But this is what we look like up close before I put my icing sugar on. Look at the jam. I love jam. I really do. Bit jammy, isn't it? We have me cake. We have. Oh, he took me cake out. Got some icing sugar. I don't really know. I'm gonna put it in here, but I've got a teeny tiny bit. So what I'm gonna do is gonna carefully just tap it over the top. Look at that, all the gear and no idea, isn't it? This is what we look like up close. Look at how good we are. I'm very impressed. My favourite bit is the two jabby holes on top. Time to choppy chop. Look at it. Got to spin it so you can see it in all its glory. Look at that. Isn't it lovely? I'm going to cut it so you can see it. Are we ready? I'm so excited. Here goes. Oh, hang on, he's manoeuvring. Oh, hang on. Right, but I've got my handprint on it now. Oh no, it's fine. Right, I think we're all the way through it. Then I think we need to go this way. Right, can you see? I'm very sorry, my hand's right in the way. But look at that. Isn't it brilliant? Look how good we look. And it's all like, it's not dry, it's all spongy. This is what we look like up close. Look at that. Look at how good we are. Look at that for a cake. And I don't even know what I'm doing. Right, now I have a fork. I've took my pictures and we have to show it. But I'm going to do it that way so you can see. Sort of angle it. Right, are we ready? Oh, they're good. Oh, that is brilliant, isn't it? Like, stop it. Right, I'm not going to be able to fit that all in my gob. So I'm going to break that bottom bit off and then go for the middle bit. I think that has to be the nicest sponge cake I have ever made. That air fryer, I think when I bake cakes in future, it is going straight in that air fryer because it leaves the cake so moist. It is not dry cake, it's like really spongy. It is absolutely lovely. And this sort of cake isn't my like favourite, and I would devour that. I really would. But that was my attempt at making jam and cream sponge. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you've got any suggestions on any like giant foods, baking, cooking, anything, taste testing on like say cheap to expensive, please do let me know because I'm up for anything. If you've got any suggestions, please do let me know. But that was my cake. Any brilliant.